So in today's video, it's all about lockdown. It's a really hard time for everyone when you can't really go anywhere and nothing's open and you're just bored and tired of just doing the same thing day in day out. So to help with that, I have made a list of things that you can do during lockdown. I hope this helps. So the first one I have wrote down is go for a walk. Honestly, this is one of the best things you can do in walk. I can't speak English. This is one of the best things you can do in lockdown right now. Just go for a walk or a run, whatever you fancy. Just go for a walk or a run, just like get some fresh air, because honestly, even though you can't like go anywhere specifically, it's just nice to go for a nice, whether you've got a field near you or anything, like just, I love walking. It's quite fun actually, especially especially on a day like this, it's really sunny, you know, so on the weekends I always go for a morning walk with my mum and my dog, so you should definitely do that. And number 2 is to exercise. Just because gyms aren't open doesn't mean that we can't do some home workouts. I mean, some people might be saying that, you know, it's hard to motivate yourself to do that during lockdown because motivation, but honestly, it's something that you can do if you're into like exercise and stuff, because personally I miss the gyms being open myself. So number 3 is to read a book. Honestly, like anything, like it can be one you've already read before or anything. For Christmas I got a few books that I haven't, like for Christmas I got a few books, and then I've already got books before Christmas that I haven't actually read, so I've got loads of reading to do. And it's quite fun, you know, because you could sit in your garden if it's a nice day to read, or you could maybe go out, like take your book with you, go for a walk and like sit somewhere and just read outdoors or something, you know? Just a suggestion. Number 4 is to learn a new language. I mean, who doesn't want to? I mean, you have a few, like, time on your hands. I mean, I really want to learn Spanish, if I'm honest. But it's really good because, you know, it's something that you can impress people with when you see people again, you know? It's like you can be like, well, what I did in lockdown was I learnt this language, and then they just, you know, just you can impress people, I guess, really, but it's something interesting that you can do. Number 5 is if you're anything like me and you like cooking, you could maybe bake something, you could make some cupcakes or a cake, whatever you really fancy. You could make things, you could make like all sorts. It doesn't even have to be food, you could even recreate drinks from your favourite places. Like, I've seen loads of videos on YouTube right now where people are recreating their favourite Starbucks drinks, their favourite like anything, or they're just making like smoothies, they're making their own custom McFlurries from McDonald's, all sorts. Like, you could like recreate your favourite things, like you can just make anything. Like food, you could just, you know, maybe you could make like, you could try some TikTok foods that people have made on TikTok, like the wrap thing, you know? You can do that. Like anything really, it's endless what you can do, but it's something fun, you know? You could even do a bake-off. I've seen loads of videos, I keep referencing TikTok, but I've seen loads of videos of that where people just do like bake-offs with their friends on like call, or they do it with their family. It seems quite fun, you know? So number 6 is to dye your hair. I mean, what have you got to lose? I mean, if it goes wrong, only your family is really going to see it. But it'd be quite fun, you know, if you've always wanted to dye your hair blue or green or red, then just go for it. I mean, you know, just go for it. People even have like, you might not be a hairdresser, but you can try. Or, you know, maybe even try and give yourself a haircut or something, I don't know. So the next one is to do an online escape room. Now there are like ones that you have to pay for, but there are free ones online out there that you can choose, and they're so much fun. Because I miss going to escape rooms. Me and my family love them because it's just so much fun. It tests your knowledge, and I love them so much. And the time limit helps you like go faster because you want to get out in time and you want to like try and spend the shortest time. So just do some that are online, like, you know, it's a good thing to help, like, you know, build your knowledge and stuff like that. So when you actually go to one, when you next go to one, you'll be prepared, you know, because you've done a few online and you've kind of known the tricks, if you get what I mean. Another thing you can do online is just to take random quizzes. Like, literally, BuzzFeed have so many strange quizzes that you can do. Just take quizzes. If you, like, you can even do, like, say if you're interested in the Vampire Diaries, like I am, you can take Vampire Diaries quizzes online to test your knowledge, or just fun ones, you know, like, it can be anything. You can like do quizzes to test your knowledge on things, or it can be about something fun, or just anything. Quizzes never get old. I love quizzes a lot. So the next one is to catch up on work. This might sound boring, but you know, if you have like fallen behind on school, college work, or any type of work, then just spend this time that you're stuck indoors to just catch up on all of it, to make sure, you know, to just catch up on all of it, you know? So then you're all ready, you know? So another one is to create a playlist. Now this can be fun because you can do all kinds of things with this. You can do a summer playlist, you can do a playlist for winter even, you can do one for Halloween. You can just do a playlist that's specific, like a playlist for when you're sad or when you're happy, or just anything. You can even like, you can do, the possibilities of this are really endless, and you can share it with people as well. Like, playlists are so much fun. Like, sometimes I don't make as much playlists as I used to do because I get bored easily because if I listen to it so long, but I am planning on making a summer playlist, which I will do a video on at some point. But you can just make any, literally, it's fun, you know, gives you, it's something to do, really. So another one is to start a new series on Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever you watch. Like, whatever you watch things on, just start a new series, you know. Now's the time that you've been procrastinating all this time, saying, I want to watch this, I want to watch that, I want to start this. Just go ahead, start it. Because honestly, I was debating on the longest time to watch the Vampire Diaries, but now I'm like, you know what? Since I'm stuck indoors, I might as well. So I literally started it. So just go ahead and do that. Get into something new. I mean, everyone is always like, you know, wanting to watch their comfort show, but get into something new, you know? So another one is that you can redecorate your room. Now this, you can do so many things of this. Like, you can like print off pictures online of like, say, a show or a series or your friends and family and put them on your wall. You can like DIY things to put in your room, or you can just move your room around a bit, like move your bed around, like, you know, get decor up and stuff. Like, you can do all sorts with this, really, and just change your room around a bit. I mean, you know, it's just a fun thing to do, really, and especially if you like doing things like that. So another one, what you can do is you can spend a few days without social media, because obviously then it gets you to do things. Like, if you don't go on social media, then you can do things you've been procrastinating to do, or you have a lot of free time to do things while you're not focused on your phone, you know? Maybe go like a few days or a week without it and just see how you go, really. And just like just get creative, really. Do anything during that week, and then maybe even document it. Like, write down what you did and how bored you were or something like that, you know? So another thing you can do is yoga, which, you know, it's quite fun, you know, it's like, it's quite a fun thing. You can do this with your family as well if you want to do it. It's just something that can help you de-stress and your like mind and stuff, and it's just like something that you can do for a few minutes a day to just relax, you know, and get all of the things that have stressed you out, like, out just for a few minutes. It's something calming. So Another thing you can do is you can learn a dance routine, whether it's something from your favourite film or just like a choreo from a music video. It's something cool that you can like show off to people, you know, and as well as if you're into stuff like that, it's no harm to do it, because even if you fail, you know, it's a fun experience. Like a while ago, I watched a video tutorial on how to do the dance that Katy Perry did in her, I think it's California Girls video. I'm not sure if it was that one or if it was another one, but I learned it and it was really fun, even though I'm not good at learning like dances. This can be specific as well. You could even like learn TikTok dances or something. Like, you know, this is just something fun. As well as that, there's another one which is similar, which is to learn a song. Like, learn the lyrics to a song. Like, if you are a singer, then you can just maybe like another thing off that is you can write your own songs during this and then like just record them, you know? Like, I don't know what I'm doing really, but it just seems like fun because you can learn like the lyrics to your favourite songs, and maybe even as well as the dance one, document it if you want to, or just, you know, do it because it's quite fun, and then pretend you're having your own concert and sing all these songs, because honestly, that is fun. So another thing which is literally what you can do is you can learn a new instrument. Now, like, I don't know about you, but that is like a really interesting skill. Like, I don't know, but I've always wanted to learn to do the piano or keyboard, whatever you want to call it, but I've always wanted to do that because it's just so, it just sounds like fun, you know? But just learn a new instrument, you know? Learn your favourite songs on them, like, and then just show off to people. Like, these things you can do in lockdown. You can, when people are like, what did you do? You can be like, oh, you know, I did a lot. Like, I learned a new instrument. And plus it can be fun, because even if you feel you have, I can't speak English. Even if you fail, you have the time to just like try again and learn it properly. And then, you know, you have something cool that you've did in lockdown, you know? You made the best out of something that's not the greatest. You know, so another thing is you can buy things online, like these really cheap, easy DIY things online. Like, if you obviously, or go to your local supermarket and buy like really cheap like DIYs, and you can just like do them, you know, because they seem like fun. I do personally want to do some of them, because some of them I've seen on TikTok where people do them. They do seem quite fun, like, and you can see what you create and like just see what you make and just do some DIYs, you know, because it never fails to do that, because I think that would be just something really interesting. Also, so I don't know why I said also. Next one is to start a YouTube channel. Now, a lot of people probably, you know, have been thinking for a while that they've wanted to start a YouTube channel, but they've just been too afraid or anything else. But honestly, you should definitely start a YouTube channel this time if you really want to, because it's a good time to do it, because people are in lockdown, you know, they're going onto YouTube to watch people be like, you know, watch people's videos, so then they're not bored, you know, to interest them. So it's a good time to do it. And plus, you could like film your lockdown adventures. All some of these ideas you can actually do as videos. I mean, I might do a video ideas video, and maybe start a series where I help out people who have only just started on YouTube, because like, it is hard, but you know, it can be an experience for you as well, and you can even do them with your family, like anything really. So another one is that this whole thing has got everyone stressed, worried, anxious, sad, annoyed, feeling all sorts of things. So you should definitely have a self-care day, because like, this will really help you out. Like, we all need a self-care day, you know, have a face mask, do things that relax you, like use a face mask, have a nice long hot bubbly bath, or hot bath with a bath bomb, and maybe like do your nails at home, dye your hair at home, like maybe get dressed really nice, if you want to go nowhere and just use it to take pictures. Or just do anything that de-stresses you, anything that relaxes you and that helps you out when you've had a really, you know, eventful day. For me, that would probably just be to watch some Netflix, to read, have a nice warm bath, have a little movie night, and just snack, really. Like, it's endless. Like, this, everyone needs this, so you should take the time out of this to do this for you, as well as to help your mental health, because I know everyone's mental health has probably not been the best during this whole thing, so it can help that as well. Another thing is to spend time with your family. Like, you know, before all of this, I didn't rarely spend time with my family. I usually just was stayed in the same place, or was always with my boyfriend, so I kind of just was at his, or we were out, or he was at mine, but we were literally just sat up here watching YouTube and just talking, you know. But like, this is the time where you can really spend time with your family, so a lot lately where I've literally just sat with them, and on the Saturdays we just have like a game night where we just watch whatever's on. So currently it's Ant and Dec that's on a Saturday, but last time? No, the last show that was on was The Masked Singer, but that finished, so now we're watching Ant and Dec. And this is usually where we have like a really nice meal, play games, just do stuff like that, and just spend really like family time together, really. And just like, you know, because it is quite fun, you know. And like, if you have pets, you can even like, you know, pets, you can spend time with your pets. I mean, my cat is really playful a lot of the time, so, you know, if I'm bored, I might just, when I'm sat downstairs and like we're all just kind of sat there thinking, what should we do? It's just nice to play, like, use his toys with him. Like, he has this, we have this glove that has like little things attached to it, and he likes that, as well as like toy mice, he likes that, as well as my dog as well. Like, just sit with my dog, you know, like pets too, even. So another one is all the next one, which is also related to self-care, is meditate. I mean, you never know until you try it, but this is another thing that you can do just for like in the morning or whenever you fancy, really, to just kind of relax, you know, just kind of be in your own mind and just kind of spend like 5-10 minutes, you know, something like that, you know. I tried it, to be honest, and it didn't really do anything for me, but it's different for other people. The next one is to make TikToks. I mean, I've been doing that a lot lately, and honestly, TikTok, you could blow up during lockdown, you never know. And plus, making TikToks is so much fun. You can just make them, like, I just make random ones that pop into my head, or like, if there's a trend, I try to follow it, if, you know, something that I can do. Like, just literally make TikToks. You could do anything, even stupid things, like, and honestly, it can be really fun at times as well. Another one is buy some new clothes. Maybe even revamp your whole wardrobe. Like, maybe, like, change it up. Like, maybe add summer clothes to it now and get rid of other, like, oh my god, I'm trying to rearrange it is what I was saying. Like, put in the summer clothes in it ready for summer, and then get rid of all the winter clothes and put them in like storage for now. Or just maybe like completely just get rid of all your clothes, but then buy like a whole new wardrobe. Or just buy some new clothes, try them on, and just, you know, like, spoil yourself, really, because it is nice. You know, there's a lot of clothes that I really want to buy because I've seen them online, or just like people like advertising them, and they, like, you know, just seriously just do that. As well as another thing off that, just spoil yourself. Like, just maybe buy yourself some clothes, like, like, buy yourself a takeaway, or just anything. Just spoil yourself because you deserve it, you know. So another thing is, well, the next one was to clear out your wardrobe, which is what I literally just said, because I forgot I actually put that down. But just, you know, clear it out, like, because maybe there's things in the bottom of my wardrobe, like, it's not just my clothes, and you can clear it all out, you know, as well as you can do that with your room. Like, you can clear out your room, get rid of things you don't need, like, just do a, like, complete thing of that, you know? So another thing is to do a face mask, because these can be really good for your skin, as well as I've done that one with my mum before, and it is quite fun, you know? It's something kind of relaxing, and they're really nice to do, so I suggest definitely doing one, as well as you can get really like, oh god, really like silly ones as well, so definitely do that, you know. So another one is plan for what you're going to do when you get out of lockdown. I mean, it is kind of annoying that we're all in this situation, but you can just plan anything. You can plan, you can do so many things. You can plan a future holiday that you want to go on, or plan some crazy holiday, or just write down the things that you really want to do as soon as we get out of this lockdown. Like, it can be anything. Like, as well as plan days out, like, write down days out that you want to do, like going to the zoo or something. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head, but you can literally, like, experiment with this and do a lot with it, really. But just write things down. Maybe even write down a list of the things that you've wanted to do in lockdown but you couldn't. So, like, for me, it was I wanted to celebrate my 18th. So the things that you've missed in lockdown, write them down. So then when you're out, you can try and do them. You know? Because it gives you hope as well as things to look forward to. And it is quite fun to plan ahead. That's what I do sometimes. I was a bit uncomfortable then, so I had to move position. There we go. So another one is, this one might sound pretty boring, but do some revision. Like, I know that exams are cancelled, but say if you're, like, in year 10, and you want to just get an early start on your revision, you know? Or no matter what year you're in, just maybe, like, even if it's not revising for an exam itself, like, even if you're not revising for exam itself, because I know there isn't any going on, like, just kind of revise what you've done in that, like, lessons. That makes no sense. In the lesson that you've done. In the lessons that you've done in that school day, and just go over the material, make your notes look really nice, you know, do something like that. Just something so then something so you know that what you've learned has, like, really gone into your head, really, so you feel like you understand it. Like, you know, or get ahead of revision if your exams got cancelled this year but you've got some next year, you know? It's always a good thing to do that, to be extra prepared. So, another one is to Zoom call your friends. As well as I've got Zoom call your family on here. I should have put that in the same one. But Zoom call friends and family, because it is really nice to talk to them and catch up, to see what they're doing, and even do fun things. Like, maybe whilst you're on Zoom, you can, like, do a PowerPoint night. I've seen that everywhere. Or just do a quiz night, or just do anything on the call, or just talk to them, catch up with them, you know? It is nice to do that, and it does feel nice to talk to them, to see how they're doing and how they're coping, and to check up on them as well, because that's really important. Like, what was I saying? When my mum has regular times where she calls my grandma on Zoom and my aunt, who live a few hours away from us, and I sometimes do go on it as well and just talk to them as well, because it is nice, really. As well as another one, which is to have a game night. You can even do this on Zoom, like, with them, like, or just with your, like, people that you live with. Like, me and my family have a game night on a Saturday where we try and play games. Like, we do anything, really. It is quite fun. like especially if you've got some board games that have just been left in storage that you have not used. Like, literally, like, it's just quite fun, you know, because you can have a laugh with it and really just kind of like, even though some games do cause arguments, you can have a right laugh with this. So another thing is to learn a new hobby or skill. Maybe like you can experiment to see if you can find something that you might be interested in. So say, you know, try and learn how to draw something or make something, or just like a new skill or hobby, so you have something that is interesting, you know, or if it's like something that you've always wanted to do but you just, you know, like a skill or a hobby, something you thought, you know, I like that but you know I wouldn't do it. Now is your chance to do it. Like, experiment with it, you know. So another one, this one can really help. I know I'm going through these really fast, but sometimes I just literally have no idea what else to say about them. But yeah. So another one can really help your mind, which is to do mind activities. So like word searches, crosswords, Sudoku, if I said that right. I don't know. But you can do things like that. You can get apps, or like you can get like brain training apps as what that can help, you know, that'll quiz you, or you can get word searches and crossword apps. I mean, it might sound like a bit boring, but they're quite fun things to do. Like, I love doing a good word search. Like, when I was in high school, and every time it was Christmas, they'd always have a Christmas word search, and it'd be just so much fun. You can even like do, as that reminds me as well, you can even like get like a dot to dot, because they're quite fun, as well as coloured by numbers as well, which I do as well. On my phone I have an app, which you have seen my what's on my iPhone video. But like, just they kind of just, you know, you never grow out of them, because they're always fun no matter what age you are. It's always fun to do a word search or a crossword, whatever you fancy really. So another one you can do is to journal. Like, this can really help you at the end of the day to let all your thoughts and feelings out onto paper or on your phone, and this can really help you to kind of just, you know, like write down your thoughts and feelings, so that you don't like, so that, you know, you feel kind of more happier that you've let it out and it's out there. Like, you know, it's always nice to do that. Another one, which I have already talked about previously in this video, but this one is to plan your dream holiday. Now, I already talked about, you know, how you can plan like ahead and plan a future holiday, but this one is to plan your dream holiday, like what you want. Budget, no budget, whatever you want. Like your dream hotel, your dream place, your dream like things you want to do in that place, who you're going to take, like how long you're staying for. This is something you've always dreamed of. Like, mine would be to go to Florida, Orlando, and Orlando, Florida. I said that the other way around. Orlando in Florida, for, I'd say like for summer really, from June, for the whole of June to July really, or to go in like the seasonal months, for a while, and just do a lot of the things I've always wanted to do over there, but I haven't had a chance to when I've gone. So, you know, just really like go like crazy with this. Like, do whatever you want. Like, this is your dream. Like, it's just something quite fun, I feel like, and like make a note of it for the future as well, you know. So another one is, you know, sometimes we all feel like during this whole thing we just don't have the motivation, and we get into this mood where we don't want to do anything, and we don't end up doing our morning and night routine, which is completely okay. So for this, I feel like, you know, try and improve your morning and night routine. Like, maybe add something to it, or like get some new products for it or anything. Just try and improve it, as well as your sleep can't speak, as well as your sleep schedule, as well as that. Like, just try and improve them in a way that makes you happiest, and then when you do them you think, you know, you just kind of feel, I don't know how to explain it, you just feel like really wholesome. I think that's what I was trying to say. As well as improve your I can't speak English. As well as to improve your sleep schedule. It's always good to do that, because I know a lot of people's sleep schedules are probably not the best right now because of all of this, but at least try and improve it. Oh my god. There you go. Try and improve it, like, get it to how it was before, or like reasonably, you know? I have tried to improve mine during this, and it just makes me feel so much better. Another thing you can do is to colour. I mean, you might think colouring, that's a bit childlike, but colouring is amazing. It's relaxing. I keep saying that about all these kind of things, but it literally really is. And plus, like, who doesn't like colouring? You know, it's fun. And you can get really nice colouring books. You can even get them probably from your, like, you can even get a colouring book that's to do with your favourite, like, show or film. You never know, but they're really fun. Or, if you don't want to buy one, you can always do them online. Like, not just colour by numbers, but like a colouring one, so then it's not a numbers one, but you just, you get what I'm trying to say. You can get them on apps as well, if you prefer to do it on your phone. Another thing is to do is Just Dance. Just Dance is always fun, because you just like to watch other people fail. And it's just so much fun as well, because I don't know how to explain it. It's like a childhood thing that everyone probably loved in their childhood. But seriously, just break out the Just Dance and just go for it, you know? Live out your inner diva. Just proper go for it, because it's such a fun experience, and it's definitely a good thing to do. I swear to God, during this whole video, I have not been able to speak, to do, you know? So another one is an Instagram photo shoot, and you can do this at home. There's loads of videos where you can do an at home photo shoot. Like you can just experiment, like get props, like, or just do things where, like, just find different areas of your home and you can take pictures and just have a proper photo shoot. Maybe even get all glammed up, put some makeup on, do your hair, your nails, and get a really nice outfit on and just have a proper photo shoot. Go for it. Because it's always fun, and it can build up your confidence as well. And make you feel like a baddie, you know? Oh my god, why did I even just say that? So, another thing is to declutter your phone. By that I mean, you know, just sort your phone out, like sort out what apps you want, like sort out your notes, your camera roll, as well as another thing is to declutter your social media. Because, like, unfollow people you don't really, like, speak to or you don't really want to follow. Maybe, like, your Instagram, like, delete pictures or archive them that you don't want on there. Like, you know, or find new people to follow. Just proper go for it, really, because it's always nice to have a declutter of it. Sometimes I will go through my social medias and have a look and see, like, you know, is there anyone that I'm following that I don't want to follow? Is there people that I want to actually follow? Does my feed look okay? You know what I mean? It's good to do that, really, because it just makes you feel so much better. And I always keep my phone, like, really organised. Like, not my like, not my apps as in, like, you know, like, they're all in folders, but, like, my camera roll, I always, like, keep that organised. And a good actual trick is, which I've seen, is if you have to delete your photos, you can always either do one or two things. You can go on to Facebook, if you have it, and make a private album just so you can see it, and then upload your photos there, and if you ever need them, you can get them. Or you can upload them to your Snapchat, My Eyes Only, if you have it. So then they're all there and you can get access to them when you need them. Or just message them to yourself on Messenger or iMessage, whenever you want. Just message them to yourself. So you always have record of them if you don't want to lose them. But, you know, so another thing you can do is to teach your pet a trick. Like, this can be fun, you know, try and train your pet to do something quite cool. I mean, my dog won't do anything quite cool. The only thing that she can do is to sit on command, but that's literally it, really, you know. But it can be quite fun, you know, because it's something like, oh my god, I cannot talk during this, but, you know, just teach them how to do something cool that they haven't done before, you know. So another thing you can do, which is also on your phone, which I forgot to mention, is organise your emails. Literally, just go through all of them, delete them all that you don't need, and just read them all, you know, because sometimes people might not respond to their emails in a while and leave them all cluttered up, so definitely do that. I've already said this next one, which is to make your favourite drinks from home. Like your favourite, like, Starbucks drinks, Costa drinks at home, but, you know, I've already said that and gone into it. So I'll move on to the next one, which is to start a business. You know, some people just think, you know, I really want to start a business, but I don't know this, I don't know that. Just go for it. You're in lockdown. Just go for it. Just go with your idea. Go with your gut. Just start your own business and see where it takes you. Because start doing your own business can be really fun because you're the boss. And plus, you know, it's just like something new, really, because it's like, it's scary, but then it's also quite fun as well. So definitely do that, like, because you'll learn along the way what to do. So another thing you can do is to have an all-nighter. Literally, now's the time you can do it, where you're not like getting up or you're not going out. Like, now's the time you can do it. Just have an all-nighter, just stay up all night, watch the sunset, watch the sunrise, maybe even make a video out of it. It can be quite fun experience, you just desperately trying to stay awake and see what happens. Anything can happen when you do that, honestly. So another thing you can do is to make, oh, I've already said that. Yeah, I've already said that. To watch something from your childhood, like, have some nostalgia. Like, that doesn't have to be a series. You can also listen to music from your childhood. Like, go on Disney Plus. Literally on Disney Plus, I've made a list. I've listed all the things from my childhood that I want to rewatch. Just rewatch shows from your childhood, as well as like listen to childhood music, because you can get in the really good nostalgia feels, and it's nice to look back, really, because I definitely would love to just rewatch all of them, the ones from Disney Channel, CBBC, you know, like, seriously, just do it. Now, I think some of these, okay, so there's like 2 of these I've already kind of said, but one of them was to play card or board games. Now, that could go into the game night, but like, as well as just in general, like, play card games, like, learn magic tricks with cards. Like, this is me going off of what I've got on my phone, but like, learn a card trick, you know, it's something really impressive to do with your family. Like, try it on your family to see if it works, and just maybe, like, you know, learn a card game like solitaire. I love playing that, by the way, but learn a card game, because card games can be great fun when you're literally just bored and you have nothing to do. As well as they're really cheap to get, like, a pack of cards as well. So the last thing, I've already said that, which is learn to, well, technically I said it as part of another video, but learn to draw. You know, because drawing is something really creative, and you can really draw some really nice things out of it. So just learn to draw. Maybe if you want to, you can even do paintings and all sorts. But, you know, just learn that, because it can be quite fun, and you never know where you're going to go with it. So that was about 30 things, but it probably wasn't, because some of the things I did miss out. But that was a list of some of the things that you can do in lockdown right now if you're bored. Because everyone needs things to do because they can't go outside. So if you liked this video, then please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope these things do help you. And like, comment down below if you've done any of these things, because I am genuinely curious, really. As well as to that was it, really, I think. Yeah, that was it. I was thinking, what? Oh. But yeah, Like I said again, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, and I hope that you can do something really interesting during lockdown, you know, just go for it. So yeah, bye.